Hi everyone, Chloe here and welcome back to my feminine channel. And if you are new here, ladies and lurkers, welcome. So today's feminine school video is all about the breakup, knowing your worth, and is all about the power of having a winning hypergamous mindset. And for a deeper unpacking in this video, learning how to walk away from dysfunction, disrespect, and a word that isn't often used, incompatibility, as is the case with princess and boss archetype, the back to the streets femc Saweetie. So celebrity breakups are what they are. They are tabloid gossip and they are filled with lots of speculation, the blame game, gender wars, lots of drama and assumptions, scotch tape analysis, and PR stunts to keep internet tongues wagging for the currency of attention and to keep people jumping to conclusions and lots of projections and distortions without actual hashtag facts. When the truth is, relationships do expire, they do come to an end, and no one will ever exactly know all of the details that happened behind closed doors. But cheating is not the only reason why relationships do not last. Egos will clash, power struggles will happen, and a lack of chemistry will always cause incompatibility, which is the number one reason why relationships often lack longevity. Because people have different needs and they have different love languages, which is why no one's romantic relationship should ever be called hashtag goals, because relationships are never perfect. And with breakups, there are always three sides to the truth. Now, when it comes to breakups, many women will wear the mask of a strong spine and a tough face, but breakups are painful and they hurt, but they are also a tremendous growth and learning opportunity that, if used wisely, can turn into wisdom and invaluable experience, especially when a woman has a hypergamous mindset, because nothing is worse than experiencing a struggle love breakup with a man who benefited from role reversal and all of the hot garbage that comes with hypogamy, which is why Birkenbag and Bentley Saweetie is the winner in this breakup with Off Cheat's cousin Quavo. That is, if they are done for good. Because at least the least of Saweetie's worries will involve crying over a Dusty that ruined her credit and drained her bank account. But breakups, money or not, can feel like rock bottom, and they can and should come with lots of sadness, tears, regrets, and grieving. And sometimes, even with a breakup, it can even feel like your life is ending. But life does go on, and your womanhood should always be on a pedestal. And cherishing your womanhood should always come first. And I will be sharing my thoughts about Saweetie's and Quavo's breakup later on in this video. But here are 10 very powerful and very useful feminine tips on how to get over a breakup. Number 10, cry it out in privacy. Too many women try to act tough when it comes to grieving the end of a relationship. But shedding tears is not only feminine, but it is also cathartic. Shedding tears is how we as women make room for healing. And there are a lot of angry masculinas that come to my channel wanting to argue and debate when they are really in need of crying it out and giving themselves an emotional purging. So ladies, cry it out and don't hold back. A feminine body and soul deserves a purge so that it can make room for the future good that is sure to come. Ladies, when you don't emotionally purge, you block your own blessings. Number 9, make sure that you are really done. No matter how tough a woman may talk, and some women do not like to hear this when I say this, but a woman will always get up from the table when she is full and not a minute sooner. A woman's threshold or tolerance for disrespect or incompatibility will run the spectrum, as some women are very, very resistant to change. Some women are stage 5 clingers, and some women will learn their lessons and walk away and move on to the next quite easily. So ladies, when you are done, make sure that you are really done. Because if you take him back, you're the one who's going to look like a clown who's wearing tight clown shoelaces. And as a woman, you're the one who's going to be called weak, dumb, and stupid. And people are going to laugh at your pain and your losses and your public failures. Because your pain will always be a source of entertainment and will always bring the miserable comfort. Number 8. Cut off all contact with a dusty ex. When you are really done, ladies, do not keep tabs. Unfollow him on social media. Block his phone number and get to working on yourself instead of hoping that your incompatible ex will change for the better or come crawling back. Number 7, have a self improvement plan. Relationship breakups are all about making yourself a top notch woman, mind, body, and soul. So always learn the lessons of what not to do. Subscribe to this channel to improve your womanhood and never allow a relationship to define your worth, married or not. Number 6, make a feminine vow. Vow to never again make a man or anyone the period at the end of your sentence. Life does go on and you will survive this. So make a feminine vow to yourself that no matter how rich, how paid, or how high value a man is, that your self-worth, your self-love, and your self-esteem will always, and I mean always, come first. Number 5, give yourself the gift of alone time. This means working out, listening to music, meditating, journaling, watching dumb movies, and spending quality time alone without meddling girlfriends, nosy family members, or even worse, the rabbit hole of distraction that is otherwise known as social media. Ladies, a feminine woman should always be comfortable with her own company. Number 4, work on your feminine divine. And this is a very important step in your womanhood. This means knowing your feminine archetype and understanding what makes you unique as a feminine woman, as not all women are cookie cutter. As a woman, you owe it to yourself to understand your life phase, your life stage, and the kind of man that will really make you happy. And you always will need to learn your love language. Some women like gifts, some women like attention, some women like acts of kindness and thoughtfulness. So as a feminine woman, you owe it to yourself to know what works for you. From what I observed about Saweetie, she's definitely a princess and a boss archetype. But some women are tomboys, and some women are girls next door, and some women are divas. So please do not think that femininity is about being one size fits all. Number 3, never run back to what broke you. Ladies, particularly dusty men, users, opportunists, and low ambition, low drive, and low value men, role reversal men, do not deserve second chances. The only thing that they deserve is to be in your rear view mirror. Women who run back to men who broke them are always setting themselves up for more of the same disrespect. Number 2, get therapy. I am a huge advocate of women having a relationship with a therapist. And for a feminine woman, you owe it to yourself to not be emotionally unstable, because emotionally unstable women tend to attract the worst of the worst when it comes to men, especially when they are at their lowest. Emotional instability is normalizing dysfunction, struggling with codependency, or getting entangled with a narcissist, or the number one hidden issue that women will often have with themselves, which is unfinished business from their childhoods. And number 1, switch it up. Get that haircut, change your hair color, declutter your living space, invest in a new wardrobe, reevaluate your personal relationships with people who encourage you to lowball yourself or to stay stuck on stupid, and get rid of anything that doesn't represent the woman that you want to be. Buy a comfy robe, some slippers, slip on a feminine nightgown, drink peppermint or calming teas, and learn how to pamper yourself in a feminine way for a lifetime of leveled up living. So that is all that I have to say on this for now. All relationships will need a foundation of respect, sustained chemistry, and accountability to flourish. But for the most part, and this is my observational opinion, but Mrs. Saweetie and Mr. Quaker Oats Quavo from the jump and from the beginning lacked chemistry, and Saweetie never really seemed to be that into him on an emotional level. So the relationship did come off as cosmetic, superficial, materialistic, and transactional. And that is why I am not surprised that the relationship ran its shallow course. But to Saweetie's credit, her ambition was a strategic, well-played, hypergamous move on her part, and a career stepping stone for the both of them in terms of visibility and marketing. So, ladies and lurkers, did Saweetie get her Birkin and her Bentley and dip, or do you believe that she was really in love with that man? And are breakups really hard for you as a woman, or are you naturally a woman who is on to the next? So share your thoughts and opinions about this breakup and about relationships below, and stay tuned for more feminine school videos to come, and I will catch up with you ladies and lurkers in the next one.